Grace and peace. Good morning, beloved friends. Welcome to our Saturday Lenten Devotional. I pray that this final week of Lent has been a blessing for you all. This whole week we've been in Mark 14, and tomorrow is Palm Sunday, where we are remembering a text we talked about a few weeks ago, where Jesus enters into Jerusalem, this triumphant entry. And then the second half of that day of Palm Sunday, there's the Palm, and then there's the Passion, where we'll be getting further into Mark 14. And what's interesting to me about this chapter, I shared in the lecture in the podcast, is that it begins with this unnamed woman in Mark who gives everything to Jesus, to the ministry of Jesus. She opens a very expensive alabaster jar filled with very, very costly perfume and pours it over Jesus and anoints him. She's preparing him uh, for burial. And then at the end of the chapter, we have the disciples confused. They've celebrated communion and had Passover and now communion, and Jesus is arrested, and they scatter, just as he said. And I think we're all kind of somewhere in the middle of all of that. Um, there are days where I'm giving all of myself to the ministry of Jesus, to Jesus, to the grace and love of Christ. And there are the days where the world's pressure gets the best of me and causes me to scatter, run away from the journey of Christ. So I pray today that as for your Saturday devotional, that you will begin this day praying the prayer that I am praying, that I will be more like this unnamed woman um, who seems to be more faithful to Christ than his disciples, that I will be willing to give all of myself to the ministry of Christ, to the grace and love of Jesus. And I hope you all will join us on Sunday tomorrow for Palm Sunday. It's a great, wonderful time of celebration, beautiful music, opportunities. Our children will be leading in traditional worship, and just a powerful morning to gather together as a community of faith, to be strengthened, that we all might be a little bit more like that unnamed woman and give more of ourselves to the ministry, to the grace and love of Jesus Christ. Grace and peace to you.